Assalamu alaikum. Can you solve x squared plus y squared is equal to 49 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 28? In this video, I will walk you through the step-by-step process of solving this system of equations. But here is the twist. What happens when the solution doesn't exist? Stick around to find out. For solution of this question, we usually take the approach. One of the approaches like we have to name these equation. So the first one that will get its name is this quadratic equation, that is x squared plus y squared is equal to 49, and let it be equation 1. Then we have this linear equation, so 2x plus 3y is equal to 28, and then we need to find out x plus y. Is this is required equation, so let me name it as equation R, our required equation. For solutions of these questions, I will use this linear equation, and out of this linear equation I will isolate one of the variable whose coefficient is 1. That is how I have done all the other questions on this method. But here I have x and y, and neither of them have a coefficient of 1. X has a coefficient of 2 and y has a coefficient of 3, so I can isolate any one of them. Okay, so let me, as this is the equation 2, now using this equation 2 we have 2x plus 3y, subtracting 3y both sides. All this will get cancelled with this one, and I would come up with 2x is equal to 28 minus 3y. Now I will divide 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Now this will cancel with this one, and we will come up with x has a value of 28 minus 3y divided by 2. Now I will substitute this value of x into this equation, quadratic equation R, and this circle equation. So this circle equation would become, for this x I am going to substitute this value, so that will be 28 minus 3y divided by 2 square plus y square is equal to 49. This leaves us with, I can write this 28 minus 3y whole square and 2 square plus y squared is equal to 49. Looks like we are making progress, but something unexpected is coming. Keep watching. Now I have to expand this bracket. In order to do so, we have a school times formula, that is a minus b whole squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b. So here a is the first term and b is the second term. So I have to treat this 28 as a, the first term, and this minus 3y is must be treated as b at the second term. So this will give us 28 square plus 3y square minus 2 times 28 times 3y, and this 2 square is equal to 4 plus y squared is equal to 49. Now this will, first of all, it will be much more easier for me if I multiply this 4 to all of the elements of this equation. So that will give us 28 squared is equal to 748 plus 3y squared is equal to 9y squared, and this will give us minus 168y divided by 4. As I have to multiply 4 with all of the elements, so this 4 will be multiplied with this y squared and also with this 49. Now this will get cancelled with this one, and writing it in more appropriate way, I will come up with 9y squared minus 168y plus 748 plus 4y squared is equal to, and when this 4 is multiplied with 49, this will give us 196. Writing the like elements together, I will get 9y squared plus 4y squared minus 168y plus 748 is equal to 196. This will give us 13y squared minus 168 168y plus 748 is equal to 196. Now subtracting 196 from both sides, and this will give us 13y square minus 168y plus, when 196 is subtracted from 748, I will get 552 is equal to 0. Now comparing this equation with standard quadratic equation, that can be written as ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0, and this equation has a solution, that is x is equal to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4 times a times c divided by 2a. Now we can see that this a is the coefficient of x squared, b is coefficient of x, and c is a constant. So similarly, I have to substitute these values for a, b, and c into this formula, what we call quadratic formula. So here this will give us that y is equal to minus b, that is minus, and for b I have a value of minus 168 plus minus square root minus 168 squared minus 4 times a has a value of 13 times c, that is 552 divided by 2 multiplied by 13, and let me calculate this discrement value, that is minus 168 square is equal to 28,224, for this minus 4 times 13 times 552 is 28,704. Here is the moment of truth. Will we get real solution, or is there a surprise waiting? And this will give us minus 480. So we can see that as this discrement is negative, that is why there is no real solution for x and y. Or in other words, I can say that this equation represent a circle, and like this one, and this equation represent a line like this one. But let me tell you that these two don't intersect each other. That is why there is no such points where we will have value for x and y. That is why this discrement is negative, and when this is negative, we can say that it is imaginary, it's not real solution. Alright, so we can find value for x and y as there is no intersection between this line, and as this equation represents a line, it can be anywhere, it can be this way or any other way, but the straightforward bottom line is this, that the circle and this line don't intersect each other. That is why we can find x and y. Only no real solutions. Did you expect that? Try this next problem and see if you can crack it.